Hi everybody, your friend Lastion here again. This time I will be talking about the new mercenary, Mitsuki, how her ability works, some counters that she has, and some combos for her. Okay, so, first thing first, her abilities. Her first ability works that when she attacks, she deploys a copy of her in the same row that she is, with the same life points and the same attack as the previous one. That means that you will have at least a minimum of 3 copies of her on the front row or in the middle row if you place her on the left side of your map. But how is this useful? Well, nowadays, at least on middle leagues, we are in a meta of who hit harder and faster. So, with this ability, at least you will make your enemy think better about his strategy to get to your life points, because you will have a Mitsuki ball that fulfill the wishes of her to protect her dear commander. Her second ability is quite useful, but you will have to level her a bit in order for this pierce attack to really make a difference. With this ability you can reach the annoying ranged units even if they are protected by a tank. And believe me, nowadays there are more tanks in the squads, such as Regina and Sky, that are 2 of the strongest tanks in the actual meta. As you can see, I have Mitsuki on Reborn 3 level 10, with a pierce damage of 40. For her next upgrade, you will have to get her up to level 14 to have a pierce attack of 50. Then up to level 19, you have a pierce damage of 67. Then it's when things get easy, when you get to Reborn 4. Because just by that you will get a pierce damage of 84. And that is high. Now the last ability. This one combined with her first ability is what makes her strong. It works every time an allied unit is summoned on the field. At first the buff doesn't look too high, but combined with other units she can get to high attack numbers, and yes, to all her copies. Okay, combos. She goes very well with a comp with buffers, but you will also need some sustain and utility units to make her shine. For the buffers, the best ones right now will be Kitty or Rose. Whoever you have will be good, but I prefer Kitty. Then for the sustain you can play either Lucretia here, or Belle. In my case, I'm using Belle, cause I need a healer also. This will make your Mitsuki last a very long time, in order to buff her even more. Then we have utility combos. Having Solma before summoning Mitsuki will make her gain a double buff in her attack, so you will have a stronger frontline and a weaker attacker, thanks to Solma's ability. Mercenaries that summon minions are also good. But remember that having so much units on the field is dangerous since Harper is very popular in almost all the squads. For this, Beck is in my opinion the best one, cause he brings you the most utility from all the Invoker mercenaries by getting rid of an annoying melee unit with his ability. The efficient way you can play both of them will be having Mitsuki on the front row and Beck on the second row, so Mitsuki buff ability triggers the most. Finally, we have her pair in pierce damage, and the main combo to deal damage to the opponent, and it's Nicole. If you manage to set her on the back row after Mitsuki or Beck, you will make tons of damage to the opponent just by attacking. And it hurts. Then we have another piece that fulfills the Pierce combo, and it's Lola, because of her ability to decrease ranged units' life points to 5, so it will be very easy for these two Pierce units to kill them on their next attacks. And she also works if she is summoned before Mitsuki or Nicole, but she has to be set on the middle row, so she can give shields to both short range and long range units. For the last spot, it's really a comedy. I have Sarah just because I use her mostly to counter units like Regina or Natasha that are very common in my league, but you can also add a silence unit here such as Florence to counter Scarlet players or any other annoying unit. Also, you can add another buffer or any other utility mercenary such as Omega, Corbin, Bloom, or even Scarlet, because her ability works very well with Invokers. Or in the end, any other unit you think will be good. Okay, now the bad news. The main counters of Mitsuki will be the ones that benefits on having lots of units on the enemy field, such as Scarlet, being one of the most annoying ones by decreasing all your units' attack while she gains power. Another one will be Harper, because of her ability to deal damage to you for every one of your attacks. Lucretia is also considered a strong counter against her, because if she is level enough, she could melt all your units in one turn while she gains power to herself and a lot of HP to her allies. Bloom and Salma are also counters to Mitsuki if they are set before she is, or even after for Bloom's ability to stack up. Sharon can also be a good counter because she will give HP to her allies for every melee attack and have a great sustain. And finally, the main counter for her will be Chumiko, the nightmare of buff camps, thanks to her ability to deal high damage to your unit for every attack buff before they attack. Now the funny part. Let's have some matches to test this out. Okay, boys and girls, so after a few battles, I've noticed we might have some other counters. Kind of. Lilith is very annoying because she can melt our unit's attack to really low numbers if she is level enough. And also Commander Salt because of her shield that prevents us to make significant damage for 2 turns, so people who uses her have more time to make some moves to counter us. And well, that's it for the video. Hope you enjoy it, and if you have more combos, write it down in the comments so we all know. Or also if you have a better composition. In the end, it's creativity that will win battles. Thanks for watching, see you next time.